Answering the pop culture news freak here once again, aka Mr. MannyTendoWolverine. You guys are wrestling actors towards his channel. Always like usual, either Twitter, Instagram, be sure of course all these other places like Reddit, Reddit Minds, what else? Writing on Odyssey, just in case the channel gets shut down or shadow ban, what have you, God forbid. Anyways, I know this is like over a day old. At least it's not a week and a half old like it was when I reacted to the Nina Williams one trailer last month. It's kind of a B word to me, honestly. Said I'm trying not to cuss the first 2 minutes because, granted, I don't make money or monetization off of YouTube or the other social media platforms, but I don't want to get my channel completely terminated either. Because I don't know, that's what the next step of people, even the ones that don't make an income or freaking are monetized for YouTube, they gotta worry about their channel getting shut down. The ones that they decide not, that they don't make any income or money or freaking monetization off of this freaking this website, aka platform, like I don't, because obviously I got the IRL job. There's no reason for me to do it. I'm gonna be nice, but I'm only gonna use it for certain little tiny things here and there, like a new mic or new camera or any of that stuff. Not really super huge, ginormously marvelous, climactic sort of like materialism in this world. Anyways, as far as everything else goes, yeah. I know it's like a day late, like I said before, I'll say it again. A day late on this thing. Got a credit due. I think it was either Gordon. When we got the main two that I follow, I do reactions on this platform. I know there's thousands and millions of other people I do, but the main two I like to follow is either Gordon the Movie Guy, because to that dude, or Tyra Magnus. Those are the ones I really, really like watching. Just makes me laugh every freaking time. Never misses a moment. And completely off topic, this has nothing to do with everything, but thank you very, very freaking much. Like the 240 views I got, even though granted, I really don't like to say it too much because I don't want to say, oh, I'm just doing this for views or for clout or any of this shit, because I'm not doing it for any of those reasons whatsoever. And strictly let's do this mainly as a form of hobby or sometimes a little bit of like therapeuticness too. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't say that too much, but it's another reason why I like doing these videos too. As far as everything else goes, thank you very, very much. I think it was the Pika Me and the other one, Pip and Pika video I got like 240 views. Thank you very much. I usually don't get that many views on this channel, but for anyone that's brand new to the channel, welcome. I forgot to say that on my last video. Oh, completely unrelated, I swear. I'd like to be freaking sponsored by them, but I'm not. But I only heard about these last week, even though it's probably been out for a year or two. But I don't really keep up with energy drinks. I try not to drink them, but if it's a little flavor that has nostalgia with me, there's a Skittles C4 energy drink. You can tell it's right there. And then another one I haven't drank yet, but it's a Warheads. Very, very huge nostalgia pit of my 90s, early mid-2000s kid teenager years. I used to love eating the shit out of those candies. Those were amazing. Especially with sour candies. Those were like the best ones. That and Sour Patch Kids were always my favorite. There was like a... Fuck, what was it? For some reason, the Skittles one really didn't taste like Skittles. It kind of tasted between like either old school, and I'm going to sound like a boomer when I say this, even though I'm a millennial. It tastes like between either Now or Laters or Airheads, or more like Jolly Ranchers more than the Skittles. I got a Jolly Ranchers taste out of it more than the Skittles. It was just still good. I love the crap out of Jolly Ranchers. Once every 3 months I try to eat them, not too much, because older of a man become, less and less I'm not going to be able to eat chocolate and candy like I used to. It's an unfortunate fact of life there when it comes to health. I hate to admit it, even though I'm not 67, 80 years old, but I'm in my mid-30s. I don't know if that's a society sort of thing or it's just a me thing. I don't know. I still like eating them once in a while, at least, though. And then the other one I haven't tasted yet, I really hope it tastes like Warheads, because the other one that I tasted, like, not the Warheads one, but it was another one, Sour Patch Kids. Those actually taste like Sour Patch Kids. One's a blueberry and raspberry one, but this one, I really hope it tastes like Warheads, because that was like one of the best sour candies, even better to me than what Sour Patch Kids was. Anyways, let's get it in. Tekken 8. And you can tell the dude looks way, way massively different. Paul Phoenix. He looked like how he was kind of like always the Tekken version of what Guile was for Street Fighter series. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's get in. I didn't get a copyright claim last time, so maybe I won't this time. So, all right, let's go. Let's jump into it. Let's get it in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, that's all I meant to press. All right, let's do it. This has got to be good. Paul Phoenix. Let's go. We'll do it the same way. They got different DLC skin costumes. Alright.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Yes.
Oh. Oh, I like that. I don't know how to believe now, so I'm not freaking. Oh, I want to see what the finish is going to be. I hope it's super yeah. God, that was a freaking movie.
I'll show you.
Oh, man. Is it going to be a tournament?
Strongest in the universe.
Oh! That's a little
I'm in top condition.
Oh, man. Tekken 8 15. Is that what it says? How it like together? Tekken 8 15. Or just use the Tekken 8 by itself? Oh, alright. That was nice. Alright, yeah, so, let's go real fast over thoughts using minis. I actually don't have all day to do a video today, so I'm not going to do 2 videos a day like I usually do. It's probably just going to be 1. I'll try to do one on Sunday and Monday. We'll see. It's not 100% promise, but whatever. It'll definitely be Monday if I don't do it on Sunday. Wow. Where do I start? I don't know, that ending part where all of his freaking muscles just go and his shirt literally just rips off, or at least the sleeve of his shirt rips off. I'm surprised it wasn't the whole thing. That one was giving me 2 other anime manga vibes. Those, any people ever watched the original old school Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? There was like character guy in there who was like super buff. I think his last name, I remember his last name was General something Stronghold. Strong Arm, Stronghold, one of those 2. And every time he wanted to be buff in front of like Al and the other dude, Alphonse and Eric, I forgot what his name was. I haven't watched anime in so many years, but I remember one of them was the short main protagonist. I think Eric, and then the other one was Edward, and the other one was Alphonse, and I don't remember. It's crazy how, oh Lord, and time goes by real fast when you have so much fun with watching some anime and playing games and shit like that. Yeah, I remember he would always show off. He'd be real buff, like, and his whole shirt would just come off. It's giving me that anime manga vibes with another one. And if any people ever watch Food Wars, whenever like they get really, I really have no way to censor this. It's just get horny for a female, they get an orgasm. For a dude, they get really horny, and they're just dick hard as heck. And then when they get freaking extra horny, like all their shirts just rip off. It's like the best thing ever that they ever tasted. It kind of gives me those 2 anime series, like kind of like callbacks or references to that. I don't know if that's where Bandai Namco got that reference from. When he gets strong, he does his final move, or they just got that from the top of their own and want to make it original for their own, I don't know, franchise. But it was good. Wasn't jumping out of my seat going crazy, because I'm not saying the Tekken was one of my nostalgic, you probably didn't hear it. Not saying the Tekken was one of my nostalgic greatest freaking games I played as a 90s old 2000s kid back in the old school arcade days, and back in the PS1, PS2, PS3 era, and of course for the other ones, which was N64, GameCube, and Wii era, and then for Xbox 360 era, because before it was Dreamcast. But then of course Microsoft, they kind of like took over that spot. They've been there ever since. It's wild. Anyways, aside from that, yeah, it was a good trailer. The animation for this one looked a lot better compared to the Nina Williams one, I'll say that. And like I said before, I'll say it again, I know he wasn't like the one of the mains, my main fighters I would use for Tekken. The only 3 main fighters I knew he used, besides obviously the main super favorite character, Jun Kazama, was the Kazuya dude. That's why he was like my number 1 favorite last one I was playing, or the year before I was playing a lot of Smash Bros. Ultimate on my Switch. And then like Cheetah, he was another favorite one, man. I can't wait to see the freaking trailer for him. And then another one besides Cheetah, I think it was Martial Law, the one that was based off of Bruce Lee. And then of course, Waifu Material is the one that I forget her name, but she turns into a robot android machine. She has like propeller blades on her arms. I don't remember her name, but she was one of my mains in Tekken 4 or 5. I think that's when she was first revealed. Because I don't remember in the first 3 Tekken series games. And then there was the other one, Anna Williams, obviously. Those were the best waifu chicks ever in that game. I'm surprised they got inspired or real inspirational by like whoever the animated developers were. They probably got the inspiration from like the Dead or Alive series of the volleyball girls in bikinis and shit like that. Because my God. I didn't play it at my house because parents definitely would have let me play that type of game because it was almost like softcore adult stuff. But I remember I used to play at my friend's house on the weekends, and that shit was so cool. Luckily, his parents were cool. That's all. I can't tell you how many times my used to get super excited down there. A lot down there. I'm not gonna say specifically, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is one super small, quick story I want to talk about. Not that many stories today. Has nothing to do with Tekken, guys. Kalina. If that's all you wanted to see, is my reaction for it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about this in a future video for tomorrow. It's funny because I just talked a small bit about it. I didn't make a whole video about it, about Forespoken, how their companies and their developer studios got shut down like a week ago. So it says abandoned Forespoken Steelbooks, the actual physical disc copies. They actually ended up being they got found in dumpster bins. I don't know if there's a picture for it, but I know there was a picture of it before somewhere else. I don't know, it's not up there. And they might not have a picture for it, but I don't know. They don't have a picture for it, but oh, here it is. I was in Spanish too. Okay. Malo. Say that right. Estás que enchalmando. Okay. There was 5 literal steel books of this Forespoken game that literally came out earlier this year. And they found in dumpster fires. That's crazy. Or dumpster bins. If there were dumpster fires, I wouldn't have been unrecognizable, of course. But yeah, just fast thoughts, and opinions on it. That's not trying to get the political realm and shit like that, because I know some people, they like to talk politics on certain things. Whether it had wokeism in it, and a lot of that SJW agenda stuff, or Democrat-Republican thing, or far left-leaning, far right. In my personal opinion, that was a super way. If I was into that left-right paradigm shit, it's just a fake mind control shit. That's why I said numerous around sometimes on the channel. It's just politics is just a lot of mind control psyop shit, just to have people hate each other more instead of getting along together a lot more. It does the opposite. Just saying. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these government politicians and senators, governors, and presidents, whoever else runs states or countries or places around the world, they're only looking for their own self. They don't give a fuck about the general public, unfortunately. Yeah. That's a lot of them are controlled by certain things. Evil shadow, disgusting amount of corporations anyways. I'm not going to get into that, but you know what I mean if you've been on my channel long enough. That goes to show you, man, people don't want any of this political bullshit, agenda, ideology, beliefs in their games all the time like this. And look at that. Square Enix is one of the worst, I'm not going to say one of the worst companies, but they're starting to get there because they're going to start saying in 2024 they're going to have NFTs and cryptos in their games. That's just going to not want me to play video games that much anymore. That's what the road that they want to be ahead of in the future. I'm not going to follow it. I'm sorry, I'm not. So yeah, that's all I got to say on that. This is where I found the real quick Warheads thing. There was a sour apple and a blue one too. Oh, why they had a strawberry one? I'm not gonna lie, I like strawberry. I wish I had a kiwi one. I would eat the kiwi Warheads one. That's cool. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. You know, as I said before, I'll say it again, like Square Enix, I never really cared too much about Final Fantasy and the other games, like Secret of Manas and all those. They gotta do better, man. They just do. And that's it. I know it's a little bit more of a shorter video than normal. Usually my videos are past, 15, 16 minutes. It's about to be 15 minutes, so it's kind of long anyways. I only wanted to be a 9-10 minute video. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links down below, and that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, and boys and fingers, as always. Talk is new modis. I'll see you when I see you guys day or good night, wherever you're at in the universe out there. Stay tuned for your conscious. Can't leave a video. Miniature news once a month. Anime manga news, usually drama news, Elon Musk news. Sometimes Twitch drama news, and that's it. And reaction videos like this one. Peace, homely sauerkraut, lacing my on flip side. Don't take any of the nanobots or hydrogel evil shot stuff. And I'm done. Later. See you soon. Goodbye.